Hello, everybody. Welcome in here, friends, to the Truth Serum Steelers Nation. So glad to see ya. It's been a while, everybody. Joey the Truth Wagner with you. Make sure to give us a thumbs up on stream. Click that like button if you are new. Subscribe to the channel. And everybody, it is out. It is official. It is real. The 2024 NFL schedule for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And everybody, I have been following this schedule release very, very closely over the past all day, yesterday. Everybody, I've been following this very, very closely. Everybody, I'd have to say that when it comes to events on the NFL calendar, other than calling the specific games, my favorite event, other than the draft, in the games itself, is the NFL schedule release. Folks, I look forward to it every year. Every single year. Just absolutely love it. The geekiest of geekiest days of the NFL calendar, and I completely geek out for it every single year. But here it is, everybody. This is the NFL schedule this year for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 17 games on the slate. 9 games on the road this year, 8 at home. And if you use the numbers of last year's win-loss records for the strength of schedule, the Steelers have the third most difficult schedule in the National Football League. Winning percentage of last year of .533. So let's get to it, everybody. This is the schedule for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 2024 season. Week 1, everybody, at the Atlanta Falcons. Have a reunion payback game. Our offensive coordinator for the Steelers, Arthur Smith, former head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, now with the Steelers. He faces his old team right off the hop. Week 1 in Atlanta. Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins, head-to-head, everybody. That will be a doozy to start the year. I'll say that. Week 1 at Atlanta. Week 2, Steelers play at the Denver Broncos. The black and gold get their year started off with the revenge tour. Week 1, Arthur Smith. Week 2, Russell Wilson. That'll be either a 4:05 or 4:25 kickoff for the Steelers in Denver, as Russell Wilson facing the team that is paying him $37.8 million to play for Pittsburgh this season. See if he can stick it to Sean Payton and win the head-to-head against them. Steelers-Broncos, Week 2 in Denver. Week 3, Pittsburgh finally comes home. Their home opener takes place Week 3 this year. And they open up their home schedule against the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers come to the Steel City. Got to deal with Coach Harbaugh, Justin Herbert. That is not going to be an easy one. Chargers have the ingredients to be a really, really, really good team this year, everybody. Let's head off Week 4. Week 4, Steelers travel back to the road. They play the Indianapolis Colts again in Indy. We'll see what the Colts look like. Anthony Richardson, how he is coming off of the surgery that he suffered on his shoulder. We will see how he looks with all of that. But the Steelers go to Indy for Week 4. Week 5, everybody. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the Dallas Cowboys. And that will be the first primetime game of the season for the Steelers, everybody. That is Sunday Night Football. Steelers and the Cowboys. Sunday Night Football from Acrisure Stadium. When I saw this matchup come in on the schedule, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a 4:25 kickoff or prime time, but the NFL electing to put the Steelers and the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football Week 5. Always fun when those two teams get together. Week 6, Steelers travel back to the road. They go out west to Las Vegas. It is not a primetime game. So either 4:05 or 4:25 on that kickoff. Out in Las Vegas, Steelers and the Vegas Raiders. Following that, the Steelers come back home, and it is a pair of home games against the teams of New York in prime time, everybody. Week 7, again for the Steelers, Sunday Night Football. They take on the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers, Sunday night, Week 7. Week 8, home game on Monday Night Football. They take on the New York Giants. So the Steelers, that's probably the easiest part of their schedule there, because they get back-to-back home games and they go into their bye. The bye week is Week 9 for Pittsburgh. So they get 2 home games prior to the bye. And then coming out of the bye, Week 10 at the Washington Commanders, everybody. And then after that, forget about it. After Week 10 at the Washington Commanders, forget about it. Steelers have the last half of their schedule is like facing the 1920s New York Yankees. It is Murderer's Row. Week 11 on, look out. Like, look out. I don't think I've seen an 8-game stretch on a schedule that's this challenging in a very, very long time. The Steelers are going to have to make hay in the early parts of the season on their schedule. But after Washington, Week 11, home game against the Ravens. We know how that's always physical and tough and down to the end. Then following the Ravens game, at the Cleveland Browns, Thursday Night Football. So the Steelers are going to play Baltimore, and they're going to get beat up, then have to play at Cleveland on a short week. Have fun with that one. Week 13, another game in division on the road again, at the Cincinnati Bengals, Week 13. Then following that, home game against Cleveland, Week 14, December 8th. So the Steelers, no games in division until Week 11, and then they get 4 straight. Ravens at home, at Cleveland, at Cincy, home against the Browns. Does not get any easier. If you thought that was tough, the schedule gets even harder. Week 15, Steelers travel across the state, take on the Philadelphia Eagles. That'll be a 4:25 kickoff in Philadelphia on a Sunday. Then following that, everybody, Steelers play the Ravens Week 16 at Baltimore. That game will be on Saturday. That will be a Saturday afternoon game in Baltimore against the Ravens. And the reason why it's Saturday afternoon, everybody, is because the Steelers play on Christmas. The Pittsburgh Steelers are playing on Christmas Day, everybody. So you can spend your Christmas with us here in the Truth Serum. We will leave a seat at our table for all of you as 1 p.m. Christmas Day on a Wednesday, Kansas City Chiefs travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Home game for the Steelers on Christmas Day, Week 17. And then after that, everybody, the Steelers will have an extended layoff. After that Murderer's Row of a schedule, get a little bit of an extra layoff and finish off their season at home, Week 18, to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. That is the schedule this year for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Start off with back-to-back games on the road. Ended up with 2 weeks. End the season at home. There are 2 games on Sunday Night Football. Dallas and the Jets are Sunday Night Football. The Giants Monday Night Football at Cleveland is the Thursday night game. Steelers also have the Saturday afternoon game against the Ravens and play on Wednesday on Christmas against the Chiefs. So you will see a lot of me, everybody, because the Steelers have a game on Wednesday, game on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The NFL, they could have just thrown in a Friday game if they wanted to put us on Black Friday if they wanted to, but they chose not to do that. But you will see a lot of us, everybody, and that is the schedule for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That last half of the season, oh my gosh, that is so difficult. That is brutal. All 6 division games plus the Chiefs and Eagles. Good luck, everybody. The Steelers have their work cut out for them. And while we're here together, we'll do a very, very quick win-loss schedule game for the Steelers. At Atlanta, the Falcons offense scares me. This is just, there's no prep to this. This is off-the-cuff win-loss. I will say Atlanta loss. At Denver, win. Chargers, still early in the year, I go win. At the Colts, win. Dallas, I don't take Dak Prescott seriously. Win. Vegas. Things always happen weird in Vegas. Loss. So 4-2 through the first 6. Jets. Win. Giants win. Commanders win. First Raven game, I'll go loss. At Cleveland, loss. At Bengals, loss. Cleveland, second time, win. Eagles, loss. Ravens game, the second one, win. Chiefs, loss. Bengal game, they lost a lot of their talent on defense. I don't know, I'll go win. But I'm not too confident about that. So from that, I am at 10-7. Could easily be 9-8, everybody. But the first half of the schedule for the Steelers is a lot easier than the back half. So the Steelers better bank those wins early in the year when they can get them. Well, there's the schedule, Steelers Nation, for 2024, as always. And by the way, the preseason schedule was not let out yet for the Steelers. There are 3 preseason games. We do not know yet. But everybody, it is so glad to bring this to you, everybody. And thank you for watching Steelers Nation. As always, we will be live with you for every call, every game for the black and gold. This will be now my 7th season live streaming the Pittsburgh Steelers on YouTube with all of you, and can't wait to see you for another fun year. For the rest of our great crew here in the Truth Serum, happy schedule release night, Steelers Nation. We'll see you next time in the Truth Serum.